For years, America's Silicon Valley giants, Meta, OpenAI, Google, poured billions into artificial intelligence, building what seemed like an insurmountable lead. But now, China has created something that has stunned the tech world, and its ripple effects could reshape military power, global finance, and the future of democracy itself. In late January, a Chinese company called DeepSeek became America's most downloaded app. With just 200 employees, compared to OpenAI's 3,500, they've created something that's upending everything we thought we knew about AI. And they've made it free for anybody to download and use. But as with most things from China, we're not getting the full story. We'll get to that. But first, let's take a look at what makes DeepSeek such a breakthrough. Imagine a master craftsman's workshop. Instead of having every apprentice work on every task, the master calls on only the specialists needed for each job. The poetry expert steps up for creative writing, while the math whiz handles calculations. This makes DeepSeek remarkably efficient. While older AI systems juggle 1.8 trillion knowledge pieces at once, DeepSeek only activates the exact pieces it needs, just 37 billion at a time. This efficiency is what's changing the game, and it's turning the American tech industry upside down. American companies have poured hundreds of billions of dollars into massive computer farms to enable advanced AI. And yet China developed DeepSeek for a reported $6 million, using less sophisticated chips. Well, Silicon Valley had a meltdown after the announcement. In a single day, Nvidia, the company making AI's essential chips, saw its stock plunge 17%, the biggest single-day dollar loss by any company in history, at $580 billion. In total, DeepSeek's release wiped out $1 trillion of market value overnight. For years, American tech bosses have told our presidents one thing: winning the AI race demands massive spending and computing power. Now, DeepSeek's breakthrough shatters that assumption, calling into question Silicon Valley's demands for endless resources. And worse, it could shift global power to the world's largest dictatorship. Why pay billions for Silicon Valley's AI when you can get China's version for free? Each country that makes that choice is not just buying technology. They're buying into China's vision about how society should work. And that vision is very different from America's ideas about freedom of speech and privacy. For developing nations like India, the stakes are even higher. They face a stark choice: align with American AI that allows for free expression, or embrace Chinese AI that comes with censorship and state control. Already, Australia, Italy, and Taiwan have banned DeepSeek entirely, while South Korea and India won't let government employees use it. One big reason? DeepSeek collects and stores every piece of data users share with it, and nobody knows exactly what China does with that information. But the global shockwaves go beyond security concerns. Consider that China graduates 1.3 million STEM students annually, while America produces just 300,000. That's more than 4 times as many engineers and scientists. This isn't just about quantity. China's rigid, authoritarian approach to education is looking more attractive to developing nations watching China's AI success. Countries are now asking themselves, do we need American-style freedom and creativity to innovate? Or does China's top-down, controlled system offer a faster path to power? But that's not the only way that DeepSeek could empower China. For decades, the US dollar has been the world's default currency, the money everyone uses to buy and sell technology. But as countries start buying Chinese AI instead of American products, they'll likely switch to using China's currency. This could weaken America's ability to influence global trade and impose sanctions on hostile nations. The impact is already showing up in stock markets across the globe. Companies that built their future on AI licensing, cloud computing, or building specialized chips are having their futures questioned. The entire foundation of America's tech dominance is being challenged. But DeepSeek's efficiency creates another problem. Traditional military AI needs constant connection to massive data centers, making it vulnerable. But efficient AI could run on smaller computers, powering autonomous drones and advanced weapons that make decisions independently. China could offer this technology to any country or any group looking to challenge American military superiority. This shift threatens freedom in Asia in several ways. For decades, Taiwan's dominance in making advanced computer chips has been its shield against Chinese aggression. The United States and other nations protect Taiwan, partly because losing its chip production would cripple the global tech industry. But if China can build advanced AI using simpler chips, Taiwan's strategic importance is reduced. This could embolden China to attempt a takeover, knowing the world has less incentive to intervene. And yet, as with everything in China, the truth lies behind a veil of secrecy. That's because a bombshell report by the tech analysts at Semi-Analysis revealed the truth. Remember those less sophisticated chips China was using and that $6 million price tag? Before US export controls began, DeepSeek actually stockpiled around 50,000 Nvidia chips. And that's just the beginning. The real cost? Over $500 million just for the chips, with total infrastructure and operating costs soaring past $1.6 billion. And OpenAI says they have evidence DeepSeek was built using outputs from American AI systems, something that's completely illegal. The truth is, building advanced AI requires extensive research, countless experiments, and massive computing power. DeepSeek's $6 million price tag seems to only address the training costs for developing the model, which is only a fraction of the total cost. But there's more. Microsoft has detected suspicious activity from someone in China pulling massive amounts of data from their AI systems. And although DeepSeek is open source, the way it's built remains a secret, possibly because it was built on stolen American technology. There's no doubt that DeepSeek's advances could lower AI costs for everybody and could accelerate AI innovation. But DeepSeek's breakthrough is also a stark warning to all of us. As Europe obsesses over how to restrict AI and American tech giants increasingly face regulatory pressures, China is seizing the future. Unless America recommits to technological freedom, fosters educational excellence, and unleashes innovation, we risk ceding not just AI leadership, but the very future of human liberty to an authoritarian vision. The wake-up call has sounded. The question is, will America answer it?